is so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, as nobody made us, and no one can take this cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people, don't mess with this.
Oh, yeah. After a long holiday weekend, here we are,
Need
man.
that.
Yeah, what is up, everybody, man? What is up?
What's
It's going to
up,
be a
man?
good day today, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, man. I'm
so.
excited. We got a lot of interesting shit to talk about. How was the weekend, Rich?
It was crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
You,
We went out and shot off fireworks at Latasha's house, hung out with her for a bit.
Oh, that's
Jax
awesome.
And I, and
Yeah.
so yeah, man, we had a lot of fun. He had a blast, man.
did
He
he?
had a great July 4th. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
So and then we had Ark and Brawl on Saturday, man.
Yeah.
So,
What, our
moving.
monitor just vanished on us there. I don't know what.
All right,
there
we're
it
back.
is.
nah, there we go.
Okay, all
It's
right.
gonna be one of them days again, huh?
Monday.
Yeah.
I appreciate you using the correct industry term in monitor.
Oh, yes, that's correct. That's how I like to roll, sir. So, how about your weekend, Chad?
It was good. This damn fly's driving me crazy.
I know it, man. We've been infiltrated by some fly
Dive
here.
bombing and stuff, man.
I did a couple things. Number one, we floated the Washita yesterday.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, man. And
Is
let
it
me.
flowing
Nice.
still? Is that water still flowing like crazy?
No, it was actually not. But it was cold as hell. I know that,
Imagine,
man.
man.
I mean, cold, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, it's July. That water's supposed to be warmer than that, man. My stuff was shrunk up, man. But we had a good
cold
time.
weather.
It takes about 3 hours to do
Commons
that.
had a good weekend too, man. They're firing off this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tactical says, Tactical asked if Patrick sent everybody the new rap song yet.
I got it coming first break today. First, why are you laughing, man? Why are you laughing about it, man?
Then he said, Rich got attacked by a chicken in the ring.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that was-
Wait, what? You got attacked by a chicken.
a chicken, yeah. That's what he said. And I was like, do you mean a chick? Or was there a chicken actually in the
There
ring?
was a, we may talk about it more in depth later, but there was a chick and she hopped right in the ring, man. She was ready to fight. Like she was just a fan, just, in the
she
crowd.
wanted to go.
But she heard there was an open challenge, and
She thought it was
next
like
thing
an
I know,
open-
yeah,
open
dude.
mic.
She was like, "I'm ready." Yeah, it was crazy.
She wanted to fight, man. She wanted to go.
That chick was.
She want you or somebody else?
She was. So what happened was Logan had gotten in the ring, and we were setting up for his opponent like he was issuing an open challenge.
Right.
And Logan is currently the unified Northeast Arkansas open weight champion. And so he came out, and I was like, hey, unfortunately, I was informed your opponent didn't make it. What would you like to do? We had you slated for a match. And he was like, well, I'll issue an open challenge, anybody that wants to fight for the title. And so he lays his title down. And, it was just, she did it at the right moment, man. But, he lays his title down on the ring, and I'm, waiting for the next competitor
Right.
to come out. And this chick just, stands up from her seat, walks right towards the ring, gets in underneath the rope, stands up, and at this point, I'm walking up to her because I'm like, dude, I what is going on right now, And so I was like, can I help you? And I'm looking around, and my security guys are just standing outside the ring, I'm like,
Yeah, are you
fucking
getting
help! Geez, what's going on? Yeah.
Rich getting rocked by a girl. That'd be hilarious.
So I told her, I was like, can I help you? And she's like, I'm ready. Let's go. Ring the bell. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. We already have somebody. This is, it's a
He's
kind
like,
of
no,
predetermined
I'm
thing.
here now.
Right. I was like, if you could
Man,
return
you
to your
should
seat.
have had her sign a waiver and let him go to
Right,
town.
man. You
Dude,
should have, man.
It was crazy.
She wanted the
It
smoke,
was.
man. You should have gave it to
A
her.
real quick, what is it when they do this right here and they get
A
clothesline?
Yeah, man.
man. She would have been done, man.
Sign this
That would have been
paper.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was Logan, I'd like, no, let her.
Yeah.
Sign this right here.
Dude, I will say one thing for sure. Saline County wrestling fans, y'all are crazy.
I told you, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's just
What did you
Saline County.
expect, man?
Yeah, it's Saline,
I
man.
love it.
I'll tell you what else I did this weekend. I saw the new Jurassic World.
I did too.
Did you?
I seen it last night.
Hell yeah, man. Me too. Yeah, I watched it. You know, I have a private site that they send me to see these movies.
I was at the movie theater.
But I have to admit, man, that I was wondering, you know, I was excited because of the trailer, and I wondered, you know, if it could be interesting because the last couple were okay,
Yes.
but there was a lot of talk and not enough action, you know. I thought that they really brought some new things in that actually were kind of terrifying,
Man.
you know, in ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the T-Rex, the whole T-Rex scene was phenomenal.
Yeah, but the T-Rex is like these mutant things. Like it's,
Oh, the new
Yeah.
Rex was that
Oh,
was
that
a
thing
bad
was wild,
one. Yeah,
man.
that was wild, wasn't it? Yeah, no, it's really like they focused on, you know, some main character
Mm-hmm.
dinosaurs. They didn't bring in 200 different dinosaurs. You didn't have the raptors again. They were whatever
but the
reason.
ones that you seen were like killers.
Yeah,
like,
no, they were awesome, man.
hell yeah.
Well, yeah,
You
weren't
know.
they supposed to be like debuting a new dinosaur?
They
or
did,
something?
and they did it right. I was skeptical, but they did it right.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, they did a good job with it. It was freaky.
My wife the whole time was just like, I can explain. I was
was
just
tripping.
like she was in it. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, all right.
No, it was awesome, man.
And we got
It's-
done, and my son was like, man, that was really good. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was damn good, man. I stayed up way too late watching it, and it was a lot of damn fun. I know that for sure.
Alex Johnson says he also watched Jurassic World.
There's a lot of people
Oh,
in
did
there,
he?
man.
So yeah, it was on Facebook.
Oh, okay. What up, Alex? No, it's great. I hope you liked it too, man. I had a good time. Brandon said it'll never top the original. Of course not.
No,
I mean the
nothing ever
OG
beats the
Jurassic
OGs.
Park. I mean it's like, you know, topping the Matrix, the OG Matrix. It's not going to do it.
They were
you know?
playing them all day yesterday, too.
What, the Matrix?
No, all
or
the
Jurassic?
Jurassic Parks, like, back to back
Yeah,
to
of
back.
course they were. Yeah.
We were like pre-gaming before we went.
Yeah, no, I watched a making of documentary that was about 30 minutes long, and after I watched that, I was like, yeah, I'm going to see it.
You're like, I'm
Yeah,
ready.
Yeah, I got to see it. I can't wait anymore. You know, so Tyler and I watched it. Well, let's get to.
I'm
yeah.
starting to think about trying to venture out to the movie theater and try it out with the kiddo sometime.
What?
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 7.
That's
That's
about
why I
5.
think, yeah,
5,
we-
6. Yeah,
We
that's good.
tried it when he was 5. I think it was when that new, like, the second Emoji movie came out,
Yeah,
or
it's gotta
second
be something
Inside
that
Out.
keeps his attention for
And,
sure.
dude, like, we got the popcorn, we got the candy, you know, before even sitting in our seat, we were, you know, $100 down, but whatever,
Right.
it's Daddy
No,
Sunday,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And we were in the theater for maybe 10 minutes, and he was like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Wow.
Oh, you're like, hell
Yeah.
no.
Dude, I
No,
just-
you're going to eat this popcorn.
Yeah, I was like, all right, just so you know, we're like, this was a one-time only deal.
Yeah.
We're never going to the movies
Yeah,
again.
no,
but-
we'll be written from now on. Let's see. All right, some news you can use. A series of shark sightings in New York has got public officials monitoring water with drones. The sightings led to a temporary closure on the 4th of July. Yeah, let me tell you, if I'm on a beach and they go, yeah, we're going to temporarily close it for sharks, I'm done. No, I'm going out.
What do you
Today.
expect? You're going to the ocean, man.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. I mean, that's very true.
Like, I see people all the time freaking out, shark! I'm like, we're at the ocean.
Yeah, no, they are out there. That's fair. You are going where they are. It's like being in the woods and going, oh, no, not a bear.
Like going to a buffet and be like, there's a big guy in here. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to happen, man.
Let's see. TikTok is developing a new version of its platform for U.S. customers. The Chinese company has to divest its operations to non-Chinese owners to comply with new federal law or be banned. Lawmakers support the move with fears of the Chinese government tapping into the personal records of 170 million people. You think they hadn't already? Come on, man. I assume they have all my
Right,
information.
yeah.
They're
Social
over there
security
making
card,
all-
everything.
I got an OnlyFans in China. You know what I mean? I don't even know how much I make on it, but I'm getting rich over there. You know what I mean? Let's see what else is going on here. Now we don't care about that. So, okay, so you got some measles stuff
Dang,
going on.
And saw that movie.
Vaccinate
Yeah,
your
man.
kids.
The 2025 measles outbreak, which began with a mostly unvaccinated community in West Texas, is turning out to be the worst since it was declared eradicated 25 years ago. Yes, again, when you don't have vaccines, this is exactly
What happens?
what happens. So those who don't have it are going to get it, you know, end of story. A new survey says that almost all of Gen Z students are using AI to do their work. A new survey of over 12,000 high school and college students found 97% are using it or have. It found that more than 1 in 5 students admitted they used it to write college or scholarship essays before they ever got to the campus. Yeah, no, wouldn't you?
Man, that'd be my bitch, man, for real.
I mean, come on, man. You had all that
Everything,
at your fingertips?
man. Oh my God.
Of course I would.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, now is probably the only time in history they'll be able to get away with it because soon enough they'll come up with something that checks everything to make sure. You know?
Yeah, they're gonna have an AI checker.
Yeah, I mean, they do have some, but right now they're just not very great.
There was a viral thing with AI that whatever was kind of popular over the weekend, but basically you go to your whatever your preferred AI program is. For a lot of people it's ChatGPT.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you type into it like based on all the data you've gathered about me.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Don't sugarcoat anything and tell me about myself. And
Yes.
dude, like it was
I
kind
seen
of
it.
real,
I seen
man.
it. I seen it.
I
Yeah.
saw it. They are interesting. I did see it. I saw everybody doing theirs. Yeah. Hey, it's different in India.
No way.
Oh wait.
Yeah, not right.
Oh, did that.
Police in India reported the interesting case of Nisha. She filed a complaint against her husband, claiming that his asking her to spend less time on social media caused her to lose followers. The bizarre dispute began when the woman's husband suggested that she should spend less time on social media and more time doing chores. Yeah, now go on and tell your wife that here.
Yeah, that's a
No,
good
no.
night for you, man.
Yeah, go on and do that. Chad, you go home and do that.
Nah, I'm good
I
on
want
that
you
one,
to.
man.
I'm not. I'll tell you that right now. Ain't a damn, that ain't ever coming out of my mouth. The 30-year-old woman later told cops that up to that point, she and her husband lived a decent life. Now, his demands ruined her social media presence. She left the marital home, moved back in with her parents in another village, and then filed this suit. So,
You know, if she
Good
would have
luck.
thought about it marketing wise, she could have mixed the two together.
yeah.
She could have been
yeah.
cleaning and been, posting live streaming
Oh, is that
tips on like how to clean or
That's
something.
what you
man.
think a lady should do, Rick?
No,
Oh,
I'm just saying. Like,
man.
hey, no. I'm just saying that. Hey,
Man,
she
I
could
tried to
have.
figure out why he's
You
single
could
now,
have
man.
you could have had your cake and eaten it too.
Yeah, no.
At first, I was thinking, geez, what the 911 emergency call on that? Could you
Yeah.
imagine? Like,
Oh, it'd be great.
911, what's your emergency? He wants me to mop, and I'm live on TikTok.
Yeah, no, that would be great. That would be awesome. This is not good. Heavy rain hammered Texas Hill Country before dawn Friday, turning creeks into rivers. As of last night, the death toll from that flooding had risen to 82 people.
Damn.
Yeah, the floodwaters washed away homes, cars, camps. I mean, it was a terrible video
Man, it
of
was horrible.
that cabin.
Did you see the kid in the tree?
Oh no, I did
I seen a
not.
kid in the tree, and it was like all this water, and she grabbed a hold of the tree and was up in the tree.
Yeah, I saw a lady.
Like, damn.
A lady literally got rescued. She went 20 miles down the river.
Oh hell no.
This is what,
20,
Texas?
yeah.
How far
20
did you go down the
miles.
river yesterday? I'm just curious. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It ain't 20 miles.
That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
tell you that. No,
that's
hell no.
wild, man. 20 miles, man.
Yeah.
That's like jumping in the Conway, end up in Little Rock.
Not only that, but think about the likelihood of survival with everything that's in that
Man,
water.
So,
Logs
what
and
started
just-
this whole thing?
Rain.
Torrential
So
rain.
that's it?
Yeah.
Torrential
Okay.
rain. Yeah. And the river rose 30 feet in 45 minutes.
They showed
Think
it on a
about
map.
that.
They
30
showed
feet
That's
in
crazy.
45
like
minutes.
the acreage of like the water that fell would have filled up Gers Ferry or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was
They did the
insane.
math.
Well, that's what I saw,
Yeah.
and like all of a sudden, I've been seeing everything about it, and I'm 3 days after it's already been going on. So
I
I'm
see.
like, what the hell happened?
It was like Colorado or somewhere, and they were waiting for all the waters to come down the river, and they were waiting, and they were set up, and you could see it coming. It was just a
What had
surge.
happened was there were that kind of started all the news is there were some camps.
Yes.
And they were
Summer camp.
summer camp for girls for
Okay.
Christian summer camp.
okay.
And they were, I guess, they knew it was raining, but they were unaware of what was going on. And by the time that the flood got there, it was,
Gone.
Oh no.
yeah. So I think several of the ones that passed away were kids that got swept up in it.
Majority, I think so.
Yeah. Elon Musk announced he's starting a new political party called the America Party. So I guess he doesn't like the new bill.
I got a question. Is he
Yeah.
not South African?
Yes.
So how can he start a?
Well, he can start a party. I mean, look at
I
Arnold.
thought you had to be American. Like,
Well, you can't. He couldn't run for
so he's an
president.
American citizen though.
He is
Oh.
He's an American. He's probably a dual citizen.
Okay.
But he couldn't run for president.
Yeah, I
because
knew
he's
that.
not.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know he could start like parties.
Sure. Yeah, you can be. He could be a governor like Schwarzenegger was. Without a doubt. So let's see what else. In Indianapolis, they had a shooting. A couple folks killed, 5 wounded in Indianapolis about 1:27 in the morning. Yeah, where are you at 1:27 in the morning? You know, probably shouldn't be there, right?
Nothing good happens after 11:30.
My mom always said midnight, but I'll take 11:30 is probably true. What else is going on here? Domino's Pizza, a dramatic explosion destroyed a Domino's in Utah Saturday night.
Right in the bathroom.
And it's somebody blew up the bathroom. No, actually, an SUV crashed into the building, broke a gas line, involved 3 vehicles. 2 bystanders saved the driver and passenger from the SUV right before it exploded. Video shows them working to put the fire out when suddenly debris, just flies through the air. So several people were taken to the hospital, but no one was hurt. So that's the good news there, right? I guess. Yeah.
Pull something out of it.
I think that's the good news anyway. All right, let's see what else is going on here that might be of
I
interest.
thought maybe something
Yeah.
broke or something, Bundy. Like just maybe
Why?
there
No, I'm
was
sitting
some,
there
well, he
looking
said he said what started this excess water, Rich. That's what started the flood. And I'm like,
Your mom's pipes broke.
Oh, man. Damn. A 9-year-old boy was kidnapped selling water in Jacksonville, Florida, but was quickly rescued thanks to a family friend who witnessed the abduction and intervened. The suspect arrested at the scene, and authorities credit the Good Samaritan's quick thinking for preventing a worse outcome. He was safely reunited with his family, and the suspect's now facing kidnap charges. Well, that's crazy. Got a water stand. Why don't you got lemonade, by the way? A family of 6 stranded for nearly 24 hours on a remote Alaskan sandbar after storm conditions stopped their travel and delayed rescue. A Black Hawk from the Alaska Army National Guard ultimately reached them through the dangerous weather, bringing everyone to safety. All 6 had hypothermia, but are okay. Yeah, that's what happens when you go to Alaska.
Yeah, for a cruise. But come on.
What are you doing in Alaska, man? It's cold there.
You've not seen Titanic?
Big weekend, Ozzy Osbourne, man.
Man, I've
that was
seen that,
was pretty wild.
Yeah,
the last Black Sabbath / Ozzy show ever.
It's kind of sad. You see, he was sitting in the chair
Yeah.
though doing it. And I was
He was
like,
pretty
but it was
shaky.
still bad though. I mean, it was
No,
still
he was
good.
still Ozzy.
Yeah.
I mean, he was pretty good. But backstage, his daughter was proposed to by Sid from Slipknot. Wilson and Kelly Osbourne began dating in 2022 and have a kid together. It's her 3rd engagement, by the way.
Man.
So that's good for her then. The Jurassic World killed the box office. Let's see what it did. It debuted number 1, hauled in $91.5 million around the world, $318 million. So yeah, a lot of people went to see that shit for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people here said they went to see it.
yeah, dude, everybody was talking about it.
Yeah. Sometimes things happen that make you question the concept of karma, but at the end of April, James Farthing cashed in a $2 lottery ticket he bought in Georgetown, a ticket worth $167.3 million. Since then, a little bit more has been learned about him, including that he spent quality time in 25 different correctional facilities, 30 years in custody. He's got over 40 mugshots for assault, drugs, gambling, and loan sharking. I bet he'll be loan sharking again soon.
Right?
He probably about 20 minutes after he won that, he's like, who needs a loan?
It gets you.
Yeah. No, we'll save that for later. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. What's that? No, nobody cares. Okay, here you go. 8 engineering majors at London's Kingston University built and test-fired a hybrid rocket engine that burns ordinary beeswax instead of fuels. And tested the prototype. They recorded the pressure and temperature data, and it delivered everything it was supposed to. Now, keep in mind, this is a small little test engine, not an actual rocket shooting into space,
Right, but still.
still powering it with beeswax. I just don't know if do you got enough bees to make that fuel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about sports. Joey Chestnut, after being forced to take a year off after a sponsorship conflict, the world's greatest competitive eater came back to Nathan's and destroyed it.
Yes,
He
indeed.
downed 70.5 hot dogs and took his 17th championship. Man, what even happens after you eat?
He says he gets high.
70
He says
hot
he
dogs.
gets high off that shit. Like I was watching him on the video the other day, and he's like, "I get like this food high," and I'm just like, "No, you don't."
I'm telling you, he does. He punishes his plumbing for the next 2 days is what he
Man,
does.
he's like, "I take a nap, and then I wake up, and I feel awesome." I'm just like, "No,
No, man.
There's no
It's got to
way,
look
man.
like you swallowed a deer in your stomach or something. After
Have you ever seen
70
that
of them.
Kumbaashi dude?
Ways to say
Yeah.
you're
He's
in
got-
the closet.
He's little as
without
hell, but he's got
saying
a
you're in the
huge
closet.
gut.
What?
I just got done eating a whole bunch of wieners and it made me feel
Whoa,
Hey.
Rich, come on now.
Just saying, man.
Saturday saw Novak Djokovic surpass another milestone through his legendary career. He defeated, I can't pronounce it, Mimor Kekmanovic. Djokovic not only advanced to the round of 16, but also became the third in history to win 100 single matches at Wimbledon, joining Martina Navratilova and Roger Federer. Let's see, is there any more sports that? Oh yeah, Conor McGregor. I saw this during his 4th of July speech. Trump announced that he and UFC CEO Dana White planning a UFC championship fight at the White House grounds next year as part of the celebration of the 250th American birthday. This is one of those things where I just go, really? Do we need a UFC match at the White House?
I mean, we
right
hadn't
now?
had one. Why
I mean,
not?
I guess so.
Sunday.
To the shock of no one, Conor McGregor has announced on X that he'd be honored to take part, though no details have been finalized and no one's invited him.
Got to
at
get
this
off the
point.
roids first.
You think he's on the roids?
Man, have you not seen him? He on that. What was the last movie he was on, or the only movie he was on? That.
The Roadhouse.
Yeah, he was so roid. Like you could just tell, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and the
What's
wife
with
was
him
talking
and
about The
Jake
Rock
Paul?
the other day.
Huh?
The Rock. She was like, he's not on. I was like,
Oh,
have
hell
you
yeah,
lost
he
your
is.
mind? I was
Look
like, he
at
is
him.
all
No, he's
steroids.
definitely
And then we
on
was watching some
steroids.
older stuff that day, and she was like, he was a lot smaller. I'm like, yeah, nobody waits till they're 60 and gets like 3 times the
No,
size.
listen, if you see a guy and he's got a shoulder muscle with another
He's got a
shoulder
triple
muscle
set.
with another shoulder
Yeah.
muscle that ties into his neck,
No.
there's a high probability he's on steroids.
he on something.
Yeah, that's not a normal thing that happens to the human body.
No.
All right. So here we're going to take a break, but
Roadhouse.
This is a little fun song just to acknowledge the folks in our chat. So this is for you. Enjoy it. Let me pat that up. Here we go.
What up? PATP up in 2025. Let's go.
Well, shit. Hold on. Let's do it again. Let's start it again.
What up? PATP up in 2025. Let's go. P-A-T to the mother loving P. We talking about Patrick is in the myth, the legend, the angry. Hell yeah, he got a click, got a sick click, got a thick click. Cause it's mother loving Patrick and the people. Yeah, it's the sequel. Better than a prequel. It's still the same DNA. And we all know Turkey don't play. I'm talking tactical, that's Andy. And on the medical, you got Tasha Mack. Yeah, her and Tom, they got your back. And Lil Doggy, of course, he's in the pack. Big chain, but even bigger attack. He's a printer, not a baker. But you know who's cooking? It's Luke Shoemaker, bona fide rock star, and he's going far, but not like Wendy. She crossing the whole damn country, rolling in a big truck, and no, she don't give a. Ride to strangers. What about them Rangers? Not Texas, but the U.S. Army. Yeah, he's kinda smarmy. It's Orton, comma Matthew. You see Bigfoot, he's gonna call you. Yeah, bitches, it's Patrick and the people. Yeah, it's the sequel, but better than the prequel. Call Sean Skelton Mr. Twix, cause he always in the mix. And who gotta get they fix of P-A-T-P? It's Crystal, aka Justin's baby. Rolling on 2 wheels, it's Jay Sorsby. He's the motorcycle mafioso. And if you don't know Brad Elkins, Jordans? Well, what the hell, Ken? Does he got Jordans? For show. And shout out to Death Metal Disco. That's Darren Riggin, no kin to Kristen. As I'm rigging law, I did that, y'all. That's embedding in the SC. But got my ride in Pulaski, you know, or just say it fits. Auto only place to go, buy their pay there. But this is where I mentioned Joey, also known as Deer Digger. Oh shit, that rhymes with bigger. Make a ditch and you might be a digger. Am I on the line? Shit, go figure. Yeah, go figure. Yeah, bitches, it's Patrick and the people. Yeah, it's the sequel, better than the prequel. How about those bonus holes? Chad knows he is the sledge in the chair, but check the chat, Kristen's there blowing up his game. And then you got Jamie, the better half of Bundy. He's steady like a Sunday. Electricity is his mission, and all y'all wishing you could be rich as a Rockwell ring. The big bell, he's got a story to tell, and rocking the cameras like a pro. Brandon's on a roll, put it in reverse, Brando. But who has your six? Your boy Gunner always got the tech fixed, but he ain't out here swinging dongles. That would be wrong, old. Just like this rap, put an end to this crap. PATP, get in, you'll see. Best show in the country, cause it's Patrick and the people. Yeah, it's the sequel, better than a prequel. Lay.
That's right. Late. All right, there you go. That was fun to do, actually. It was fun to write that.
That's my new like entrance theme when I pull up anywhere, man. I just have it blaring,
Just
in
bump
the truck.
it.
Yeah, man, just bumping that.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun to make that.
Yeah.
Listen, a Benton, this is a Saline County guy, a Benton man arrested Tuesday in connection with a reported road rage incident in Arkansas on 171 North.
Man, you got out quick.
Do what?
I said, man, you got out quick.
What you mean?
Road rage incident, man.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Do you know what you're reading? You okay over there, man?
He's accused of shooting another man who said he had threatened him. He shot the guy in the leg. David Swaby, 37, taken into custody about 9:30 p.m. after being questioned by the Garland County Sheriff's Office and arrested on unlawful discharge of a firearm from a vehicle in the first degree, punishable by up to life in prison. So he doesn't have any criminal record, but according to the affidavit, about 6:45 p.m. Tuesday, the Garland County Communication Center got a call of a road rage incident with someone being shot near Tiger Mountain Road. I don't know where that is.
I do.
Yeah, I didn't know we had a Tiger Mountain.
Well, somewhere on 171. Sheriff's deputies reported to the area, and they certainly located a male victim who was bleeding from his leg. The man said he got into an argument with some people driving a black Durango, and they fired a gun from the vehicle, which hit him in the leg. The other guy also called 911 saying he was involved in an altercation and had discharged his firearm. He said he and a woman who were driving the Durango were pulled over at the intersection of 171 and Malvern Road waiting for law enforcement. The deputy arrived, and they were there. He handed over his Glock 10 mil, and which he had put on the hood already, and they observed a single hole in the back glass of the Durango. So I don't know. They said after being read his rights, he stated he and the female were driving when they saw a white truck that had run off the road. He said they stopped to check to make sure the driver was okay, and the guy approached their vehicle with a wooden stick or an axe handle in an aggressive manner. So, but I mean, why did you shoot through the glass? I mean, if he's outside, why are you shooting through it? I mean, he hadn't broke the glass or anything yet.
Roll it down, then shoot it, is what you're saying, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, at least don't leave a sign you did it. That's right, Tasha, hold on. I just saw that randomly. And that, yes, Migos are awesome. I do love them.
Migos are
She
the
said
worst
they're mumble rappers.
I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know. Are they mumble rappers, or are
I think
Migos mumble rappers?
I think when they first came out, they were more
More mumble rap.
Yeah, and either that or we've just gotten used to the
Maybe so.
we're gonna
I
understand
always
what they're
thought
saying.
like
a little
Kodak
bit
Black's more
now.
like
Man,
mumble
he is
rap.
a mumble rapper.
That's a mumble
That's
rapper
what I
to me.
think about.
But I hear you on that.
What is ego?
Amigo, oh, we need school rich, man.
That's Spanish for the word friend. What?
No idea, man.
The
I thought,
Migos. It's a rap group, a fairly popular.
Showing that
rap group.
Caucasian, man.
They invented the dab.
Thought it
If
was
you need to
something
know.
like the new,
No, that's
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate
Todd
Factory.
said
And they renamed the Oompa Loompas. Now
Yeah.
they're the Migos.
The Migos. That's right. That's what the Oompa Loompas are now called. The Migos. Yes. She said, "I'm guilty of being a road rager, but I never
man.
attacked anyone." No, definitely not. But I am guilty of yelling at people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do you ever do that? You ever
Oh,
find
yeah.
yourself yelling at
Man.
somebody from your car?
No, never. I have no idea what
No,
you're
I
talking
know you do.
It's always a
Every
very
day. Every
peaceful
single day.
ride
No.
everywhere I go, man.
No, I bet
We
it's
listen
not.
to classical music and,
Oh shit.
and
Yeah.
celebrate life's wonderful moments.
Yeah,
Oh, my
Jax's
God.
challenge is going to be anger management. I can tell you that right now. that's what's going to be Jax's challenge. That's what he's going to be dealing with, man.
Oh man.
Shit.
You're horrible.
No, man.
No, we yeah.
No, I'm just kidding, buddy. Don't be all mad.
I'm not.
You getting in your feelings?
Feeling very angry right now.
All right, this story is.
Was it from an anger management movie? What? The Anger Sharks.
Yeah, this is crazier than the previous one for sure. An Irish man's plan to treat his chronic back pain by injecting his own semen directly into his
What
arm
the?
has ended up with him shockingly being hospitalized.
No
Well,
kidding.
imagine that.
Yeah, he's injecting his own baby butter in his arm to fix his back pain. Think about that just for a second.
So
Case-
where on the internet did he learn about this?
I don't know, man. Probably TikTok.
Probably.
A case study published in the Irish Medical Journal said the man sought medical attention after complaining of severe sudden onset lower back pain after lifting a heavy steel object 3 days before, but revealed his back pain had been much more long-standing. During an exam, doctors noticed his arm was red and swollen. At that point, the man revealed his homespun back pain remedy, injecting the semen into his own arm once a month for 18 months using a hypodermic needle he bought online.
No.
Probably the same one. X-rays on the affected area showed basically air trapped under the skin, and he was immediately put on treatment. When his back pain eased, he discharged himself from the hospital without draining the infected area. They said the man was operating independent of medical advice.
Oh my God. What's he thinking he was doing, like stem cell or some shit?
I
You
don't
I'm
know
saying?
what
Like,
the hell you got to be.
These little suckers are gonna get in there and work this back over.
mean,
Right,
I don't
that's-
even know. I mean, that's some crazy next level
Yeah.
nut stuff there.
Yeah. Nut job. The hell, man.
Tactical said he knew he would come to this.
Right?
No, you're probably right about that. I don't even know what to say. I mean, that is insanity.
Dude, that's why I asked. I was like, where on the
Why?
internet? Because you can't, like, what normal person has the thought of, hey, I wonder if this is
Well,
going to fix my back?
no,
Like,
you've
there's
answered
got to
your-
be some.
You've answered your question. No normal person. That's what I don't understand sometimes. I guess it's because
Like, I totally get crazy, random, I'm bored. Let's see if this is a good idea. We all
Yeah.
do that. Never in my life has, like, yeah.
no, why would it, man? I
Just-
mean, that's what I'm saying. I guess
I don't
understand.
even understand how you can make that leap.
The doctors have a professional obligation to help people, but sometimes the best thing you can do is just tell them, "Why don't you go home?" You're doing
Right. Like, you're
No,
fine.
you're solving
You know
it.
what?
Go ahead and go on home and keep doing what you're doing.
When that
Let's just
arm
let it
falls
play
off,
out.
come back
Yeah.
and see.
All right.
Let's play out, man. Let Darwinism take effect.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, because that is batshit crazy
Yeah.
right there. I mean, that may be one of the craziest things I've ever heard
Yeah,
of.
that's pretty wild, man.
I do remember the one that I thought was particularly crazy was the guy at Walmart who was humping the stuffed animals on the aisle.
I see a Furby.
I don't know, but he got caught.
He liked the Furbies at least,
like
huh?
he did the whole deed too, man, and then put the animal back.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
poor little
yeah.
kid, man.
Yeah. Now that's,
This one's all sticky.
yeah.
Put it back. Oh, hell no.
Don't get that one, baby.
No, man.
Don't get
Somebody's
that-
done got that one. Put it back.
Tactical said that's why Rich doesn't have back pain. Natasha said, hey, now, stop picking on my friend. Rich is probably terrified of needles just like he is paintball guns.
Clearly.
Y'all, look, it's just no. No, I'm not doing the
every-
paintball shot.
Everybody
I don't
knows
care.
what you did there. Everybody knows the game you played. Everybody's onto your tactics now. You understand that? You see, he rooked
I
Bundy
can't
into it.
help it, man.
And somehow he tied Jay
can't,
Sorsby, him and Bundy now, all into this triangle of pain.
Oh, hell no.
Because he wanted to avoid a paintball shot.
Oh, you wuss.
He could have just taken it like a
Take
man.
that shit like a man,
Like
Rich.
a man, Rich. What's going on?
Seen Patrick do it.
Yeah, that's exactly why I don't want to do it.
You said that's exactly why I
Yeah.
don't want to do it. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Let's just do this then, because you do want to do this, right? Right?
Sure.
Right?
Yes.
If you're looking for a vehicle, you know where to go. Fitz Auto is the place to go. Now, you can go online at fitzauto.com, or you can go in person, 8421 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock. What makes them different? What makes them special? Well, they work with you regardless of your credit history because they're their own bank. They don't have to ask anybody else. It's up to them who they work with. And they have late model, low mileage vehicles. They're going to save you money. They're going to put you in something you can be proud of. And it doesn't matter, sports car, truck, SUV, boat, RV, camper, amphibious units. They've got motorcycles, anything you could possibly want on wheels and an engine. They've got it there for you. Check them out, fitzauto.com. Start there, in there. It's where you're going to go because it's the best deal. At Botanical Alchemy Nutraceuticals, they're a veteran-owned company, and they tailor CBD recipes specifically to you. Inflammation, if you need, anxiety relief, if you're trying to focus more, if you're trying to lose weight, they have a formula for you. And you know what? They'll tweak it a little bit here and there if you need to make it perfect for you. It's sublingual. You put it under your tongue, just a drop, and it's instantly effective and 80% absorbed by your body. The other CBD that you get, the gummies, the things like that, 20% absorption, not nearly what you want. And this is pharmaceutical grade. Go over to bantx.com. It's bantx.com and put in the promo code PATP25 to get 25% off. They don't just have CBD. They've got all kinds of products. They've got a lot of different hemp products. They even have CBD for your pets. Check them out. It's bantx.com, baby. All right, man.
Speaking of all that, have
Yeah.
you seen where they banned all that stuff this weekend?
Yeah, dude.
And I went to a smoke shop. There's one right down the road from my house. So I went the other day. I need some papers and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, all the shelves are empty. And I was like,
you mean like
man,
the
somebody's
vapes
been
and
partying.
stuff?
Yeah, I was like, somebody's been partying this weekend, like the 4th of July. Like maybe they bought up everything.
Yeah.
No, it's
No,
like they took out all this, the Delta 8, the Delta 9, the
Yeah, dude.
THCA, which I mean, I didn't ever do any of that
I
stuff. but
think
it's
regular vapes too.
well,
are-
at the end
are
of the
gone.
month, they
Yeah.
said in August they have till August to get rid of all like the little bar things, like
Yeah.
Oh, the geek bars?
yeah, any
All
kind
the
of
vape.
Really?
flavored vape.
Even the nicotine ones? Just the straight.
Flavored vapes.
Yeah, flavored vape. But you can buy the juice. You just can't buy them already in the little.
Right. So
Vape.
basically, the big, we're going to go back to all the big modded, smoke.
So I was
vape
in this
things.
store the other day, and this dude was breaking it all down to me, like what all happened and everything
Okay.
like that. And he was like, "This right here is one of our slowest ones, because we're like nationwide and stuff like that." And he's like, "This is one of our slowest shops that we have." And he was like, "Look at this," and it was like $400 a day costing them, and that was
Really?
a small shop.
Yeah.
So some of these people are taking some hits this week.
I'm
man.
sure a lot of these businesses are,
Like Jay.
you're going to see people go down, go under,
Jay,
and struggle. I mean, it's legitimately a problem.
wild,
but
man.
it was one of those businesses that sprung up quickly, and,
Don't
and-
know.
There was a small smoke shop like just down the road from my house that I got my cigarettes from. I asked him, I was like, "Hey, do y'all have any more of those?" Because I was using those THCA vapes
Yeah.
or whatever. for a minute, and he told me, he said they got told they had 2 weeks to get him out of the store, and then at the end of the 2 weeks, like it wasn't the cops that was coming back, it was going to be like the DEA, and they'll come in your store and just basically.
They said they had a month to get all their product out of the state. So
I
like,
know.
It was crazy,
My
man.
wife and sons all are vaping, and I just laughed at him this weekend. I said, what are y'all going to do in a couple of weeks? Because I'm good. All right, so I saw this story, and I don't know if we don't care. I don't know if it's just one. It's just weird to me, okay? So just maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a chick, okay? Brooks Nader apparently is some kind of, I don't know if she's I guess she's a Wimbledon a tennis player. Okay.
Okay.
She poked fun at herself after unexpectedly getting her period. This is the article. I did not write this. During Wimbledon earlier this week in a match, she said tries to be chic, and then she said starts period at Wimbledon, and in the clip. The video, she could be seen wearing a white skirt, and then she spins around to show the period blood on the back of it.
Oh, man. Come on.
Now, so a lot of people said the relatable moment was applauded by many of the model's followers who gathered with comments. You're so real for this. Happens to us all. Thank you for normalizing what we go through. Is that too much, or is this just is this necessary? Do you think this is helpful? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have to deal with that, so I don't know.
I'm just saying. I mean, look. You know what else is normal? When my kid shits his pants when he's a toddler. But I don't post that online and go, "Hey, look at this." You know what I mean? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be very honest. There have been some times in my life when I was in a hurry.
Right.
And maybe after I peed, I should have shook one more time.
Yeah.
And accidentally got some on the front of my pants.
Right.
Should I take a picture of that and go, oh, look what happened down the show.
Damn.
I don't know. I just think bodily fluids don't involve photos.
Nah, man.
They're not really, if I'm going to see bodily fluids in a video, it's going to be that video.
Look.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And even then, I'm probably going to turn it off before that part.
Yeah.
She was in the middle of a match, right, though? Like an active game?
No. I'm saying yes. Yes, to your point. She was at Wimbledon in a match.
Right.
It
like,
does happen.
Way to be professional about it, but I don't know, that you need to
Yeah, I mean,
frame the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, think about what
trying to get a
conversation would be happening if we were all
She's out
like,
here
she
trying to
ran
get-
off the court in the middle of the
trying to
match.
get a sponsorship
Because,
out here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to-
Tampac's calling her up
There
now.
you go.
Right?
That's what it is. As a matter of fact, it was probably grape jelly. She was just looking for a reason to get a sponsorship. Like
Tampax is
I
college.
could get Tampax if I do this. I could do it. Yeah. I don't know. It just says that. I mean,
When you're in a jam
hold
and
on.
need a Tampax served up right, go with Tampax.
Tasha
Pating!
said, I mean, it happens to us women all, but I don't want to parade around like that. That's kind of what I think.
Right.
I mean, I'm just like, I mean, if I skid mark my drawers, it's not a call to
You're not going to sag and show everybody.
No, I'm not trying to get online and go, we all go through it as guys. Let's be
No.
honest. I want to normalize this. No, nobody wants to see that business.
wants to see your
man.
draws.
Nobody wants to see that peanut butter streak in your
No,
drawers.
man.
You know what I mean? That tiger stripe you lay.
It's going to be
No.
a great merchandise item for her. You can order them off her website.
Now, it probably will. She probably have a skirt.
That's
with
what I'm
that
saying.
print
Right,
on
that
it.
exactly.
Yeah, that all the girls
Get your
will start
brand new
wearing.
started period
Yeah.
panties.
Yeah, no, this is great, man. This is what we should do. That's exactly what's going to
decoy.
happen, Rich. I would laugh at that normally, but that's exactly what's about to happen. Is they're going to start making clothes
Right.
built in,
Right.
so women can celebrate. It's going to have like a big line drawn
Dude.
to it with an arrow.
You have your dot?
You better get in touch with Let's make this happen. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
The new Dot clothing line.
man, yeah. Have you splashed today?
Dot. New, sporty wear.
Listen, here's an idea. Get a ShamWow. Just get a ShamWow.
Oh,
for
my
God's
God.
sake. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. I apologize.
ShamWow.
I just,
Throw it down there and soak it up.
Imagine that you left me. Just us to know how deep despair can be. And when we're cast in this tragedy, you say the meanest things to me. You tell me that I don't matter, and I never probably did. Everything in me shatters, like I was just a fragile kid. I tell you I can't imagine life without you, but fact of the matter, I already did what I can say I know to be true. It's the worst life I've never lived. In the midst of my dark fantasy, there's a moment when I broke. It was the way you looked at me, destroyed by how your eyes just spoke. I watched you leaving from the other side of the window. I was practically heaving, wondering where you'd go. I tell you I can't imagine life without you, but fact of the matter, I already did what I can say I know to be true. It's the worst life I've never lived. I wish I couldn't see this alternate life, one in which I don't wanna live. For anything I'll ever say, just promise me you'll forgive. I tell you I can't imagine life without you, but fact of the